Bit of about the scary part. Oh, let me start it off like this. In life, we are always told to either look forward or look up to something. Either look forward to the next step or look up to the next future of our humanitarian life. You know, with all the technologies that have been produced, released, and shared with the whole world, we have now a big abundance of innovation around us. And sadly, a lot of those innovations have been used to destroy an economy, destroy a sector, land, even just the mind of a person. But there's one thing that a lot of people are either overlooking or try not to acknowledge, I'd say. You know, we have all these satellites around the world now, and they're helping us stay in touch, communicating, and within a loop and in a network. And one of the things I find very scary and just completely overlooked was the possibility of turning a satellite into a nuclear weapon or a missile. Has it been done already? We don't know. Maybe it has. Has been thought of? I'm pretty sure it has. I was just thinking about this last week. I was deciding if I want to make a video about this because if I mean the capabilities are there, the tools are there, the technology is there, and you have satellites roaming around the globe 24/7, literally monitoring, connecting people in an instant like this, you know? So just think of if they implemented some AI system in there, where the AI system went rogue or whatnot, but there's so many different possibilities. But what makes every other country think that no other country is doing this? You know, to have your own satellite or satellites around the world, orbiting the world at a constant rate, you know, that seems pretty dangerous. Because I was just thinking the Russian satellite, little space station, whatever, just landed back, and that thing is pretty huge. And just to think, if that was programmed to in 50 years programmed to destroy a certain location or spot, I was just thinking about that. And just to have one of those satellites just fall, like Starlink has a lot of satellites, more than what I've heard is more than 5,000 satellites, more than 10,000 almost, or I'm pretty sure it's more than 10,000 satellites. But just think if each one of those were a missile or a nuclear missile, that would be a breach of aerial space of some sort of whatnot. I'm not an aircraft or whatever you call those aerial. I don't know what they're called. Um, but I just just think about it, like at any moment, any of those satellites could be brought down to a certain point of location because the technology is there. Elon Musk is able to capture his own rockets now. So think about it. They could pinpoint a certain geolocation and it could be sent to you just like that. And it's just really mind boggling that no one's taking the time to think about the endangerment of that and the possibility of one of those satellites just dropping like a nuke. You know, just think. I mean, if it really did depend on our magnetic field, I mean, just think about it. Those things could either drop or they could just fly away. depending on our field. But yeah, I just had to share this with you because satellites satellites are very, very unique. You put a propulsion system on it, you have yourself a nuke. You pretty much have yourself a nuke. And just think, now it's like people are doing asteroid mining, or I think it's asteroid mining, or I say asteroid mining, astronomy mining, like mining for certain gases and elements around the universe and galaxies. Um, yeah, just thinking about that. You know, if they already have these machines out there mining these things, what makes you think that they don't have a little small factory within these space stations, or mining mining machines out there putting together a small little nuke with all the samples it collects and sees what type of reaction it can get with this type of compound and whatnot. Imagine if that system was already on board a satellite with a little mini workstation to compile a satellite nuke. That would be crazy. I'm just, something to think about, something to be aware of, you know, because everybody's always looking up. Everybody knows what goes up must come down, and hopefully, they all don't come down at the same time. Otherwise, they would be dropping like nukes, like a carpet bomb. But I thought I had to share that because technology could be taken in a good way to be used in a destructive way, which we do not want in society. But there always has to be two sides to everything, right? But this is Adam Tech and Stuff. Thank you for listening. Tell me what your thoughts are. I like to know. And see you guys in the next thought.